Four Seasons Pest Solutions.
The Pest Perspective.
Rodents are a prevalent concern in commercial buildings where they can create significant health and structural issues. Understanding the entry points that rodents exploit is crucial for developing effective prevention strategies. These pests can infiltrate commercial structures during the winter months and throughout the year, particularly as weather conditions fluctuate. The typical construction of many commercial buildings, often comprising only metal framework without added wall sheeting, increases the potential for rodent entry. This design vulnerability and the rodent's adaptability to various environmental conditions necessitate proactive measures to mitigate their ingress. By identifying and securing these entry routes, facility managers can significantly reduce the risk of rodent infestations and protect their commercial premises from the associated dangers of rodents. In this edition of the Pest Perspective, we will delve into the important topic of rodent intrusion in commercial structures. We will explore signs indicating rodent activity, identify common entry routes, and discuss effective strategies for preventing rodent access. By understanding how rodents enter these environments, we can better equip ourselves to protect our spaces and maintain a healthy and safe atmosphere. Join us as we uncover the crucial information needed to combat rodent infestations and learn how rodents enter commercial structures. Rodent entry routes. Rodents are notoriously resourceful and can exploit a wide variety of entry points to gain access to buildings. Understanding the basic most common points of entry, or POE, is crucial for effective pest management. Our team at Four Seasons Pest Solutions has observed some remarkable behaviors in rodents, such as their ability to gnaw through metal siding. Generally, this occurs when a small pre-existing hole or a damaged area enables them to begin their relentless chewing. Extreme situations such as starvation or severe cold can drive these animals to take extraordinary measures in their quest for shelter and food. While these instances may not be common, they do highlight the lengths to which rodents may go when seeking refuge. Rodents are adept at identifying and exploiting weak points in structures. Common vulnerabilities include broken door seals, open doors, and the introduction of products into a facility. Wherever an entry point presents minimal resistance, it becomes a potential gateway for rodents. While many weak points can be easily repaired, some are essential for the daily operations of a business. For instance, fixing a door seal is relatively simple, but controlling the flow of products in and out of a warehouse poses a greater challenge. A broken door seal can facilitate rodent entry, but an open door creates a simple, easy path. It's important to recognize that while some POE cannot be entirely eliminated, addressing those that can be will significantly reduce the likelihood of rodent infestations. By identifying and rectifying these vulnerabilities, staff can effectively narrow down the sources of any emerging rodent problems, and this contributes to a more secure and pest-free environment. Some of the most common POE include leaving doors open when not in use, broken door seals, damaged doors, unused floor drains that lead straight outside with no water in the trap, unsealed plumbing penetrations, broken or damaged windows, absence, incorrectly installed or damaged rack guard on metal siding, cracks and crevices in concrete floors, footers, and other similar areas, poorly fitted metal siding, soffit, and roofing, absence, damaged or incorrectly installed metal siding and roof enclosures, overhanging trees, shrubs, or other plants, and many more. It's important to emphasize that while many POE can be relatively straightforward to repair, a significant number of companies tend to overlook these issues until an infestation arises. Unfortunately, this often leads to a blame game where the responsibility falls unfairly on pest control companies rather than on the necessary preventative measures that the building owner should have implemented. To foster a healthier environment and reduce the risk of rodent infestations, it's essential for businesses to proactively identify and address potential vulnerabilities. By taking responsibility for these preventative actions, companies not only protect their premises, but also contribute to a more effective and harmonious approach to pest management. Ultimately, addressing POE before they lead to infestations benefits everyone involved and helps ensure a pest-free space, which is the common goal.
Rodent behaviors often overlooked or ignored.
Understanding the behaviors and instincts of rodents is crucial in comprehending why they are often drawn to POE in buildings. While many may focus solely on the structural aspects of pest control, it's important to recognize the intricate biological features that contribute to rodent navigation and foraging. Navigation. Rodents possess an exceptional sense of smell and remarkable directional abilities, which they utilize to navigate their environment effectively. A fascinating study in 2023 by neuroscientist Albert Lee from the Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center revealed that, quote, rodents create a model of every environment they explore that acts like a GPS map. Now, this insight is vital for understanding how rodents adeptly find their way inside buildings and throughout various spaces. Before entering a structure, rodents are highly sensitive to their surroundings, detecting odors from food sources, other rodents, and pheromones. Understanding that even the smallest gaps and cracks can allow scents to permeate an environment is essential for realizing why mice and rats may be attracted to seemingly inconsequential points of entry. Additionally, rodents can easily sense fluctuations in temperature between the inside and outside of a building through these openings.
Exploiting gaps and cracks.
Unsealed gaps and cracks, particularly in structures lacking rat guards, can invite various pests, including insects, which attract rodents searching for food. Once they are nearby, enticing smells emanating from within the building can create a sense of urgency, driving rodents to enter through any available POE. As they navigate, they deposit pheromones that signal safe passageways to other rodents. This establishes a sort of recruitment system for their peers. Now, this makes it easy for the next rodent to exploit vulnerable areas where entry is possible.
Exploration and mapping of the environment.
Once a rodent gains access to a structure, it'll begin to explore its new surroundings using its whiskers. It's akin to how humans use their fingers in a darkened room. This exploration enables them to construct a mental 3D map of the area, identifying locations of danger, food sources, and safe shelter. Now, this learned navigation empowers rodents to traverse large spaces with confidence, appearing as though they know exactly where they're going. Additionally, as they familiarize themselves with their surroundings, rodents continue to leave behind those pheromones that facilitate communication with other rodents. Now, this creates a sort of highway system, if you will, complete with road signs made of pheromones that indicate where food, safety, and shelter can be found, as well as alerting others to any potential dangers. Now, by appreciating these natural behaviors and biological instincts, we can better understand the motivations driving rodent activity and enhance our strategies for prevention and control.
Foraging and food variety.
Now, rodents, including mice and rats, possess a remarkably diverse diet that encompasses seeds, nuts, grains, berries, insects, and carrion, as well as various pet and human foods. This adaptability makes it relatively easy for them to locate food sources. Now, their keen sense of smell, coupled with an innate ability to navigate their environment and communicate through pheromones, further enhances their capacity to find sustenance. In commercial buildings, a multitude of food items might be available, often emitting strong odors that can escape through cracks and gaps in the structure, as we previously mentioned. Now, these enticing smells can attract nearby rodents from the outdoors. Additionally, these entry points can allow other pests, such as insects, to infiltrate the building. Since rodents are known to feed on insects, the presence of these pests could inadvertently contribute to attracting rodents due to the combined availability of food. For commercial property owners, understanding the dietary habits of rodents is essential in identifying vulnerabilities within their buildings. By taking proactive measures and heeding the recommendations of pest control professionals, property owners can effectively address these concerns. Implementing suggested changes can help eliminate food sources and reduce POE for rodents. Once rodents identify an abundant food supply, they can rapidly breed and establish nests, leading to a swift population increase. What may start as a solitary rodent or a small group could escalate to hundreds if corrective actions aren't taken. Thus, it's imperative to implement prevention and elimination strategies to ensure that food sources are adequately managed, ultimately keeping rodent populations at bay.
Pheromones.
Rodents utilize pheromones as a sophisticated means of communication, conveying vital information among themselves through these chemical signals. The scope of these pheromones encompasses several key topics, including mating and mate selection, social status, available food, safety, danger or alarm, territory marking, and more. For the purpose of this discussion, we'll focus particularly on the pheromones related to alarm responses, safety, and the availability of food. Essentially, rodents leave behind what can be likened to large informative signs along their routes, guiding fellow rodents about their environment. Therefore, when a rodent marks an area as safe, it encourages other rodents to explore that location without hesitation. Now, this behavior has significant implications for commercial building owners. The presence of a single rodent can trigger an influx of other rodents. Once a pathway to POE is laden with pheromones indicating safety or food sources, additional rodents will navigate these pathways with the confidence of experienced travelers. It can be compared to a driver confidently taking an exit for the first time because a road sign marked the way, making it appear to all the other drivers if that driver is actually familiar with the route, although they're not. This highlights the critical role of rodent pheromones and underscores the challenges faced once one rodent enters a property. It often leads to more rodents unless effective preventative measures are implemented. Moreover, pheromones significantly impact trapping efforts. When rodents are trapped, their panic can result in the release of alarm signal pheromones, which serve as a warning to nearby rodents. Now, this means that trapped rodents, whether they are injured, almost trapped, or have witnessed others being trapped, can communicate danger to their peers. Once this alert system is activated, overcoming the associated fear and resistance from other rodents requires specialized knowledge and careful handling.
Rodent ecology.
Rodents account for approximately 40% of all mammalian species, making them a significant component of terrestrial ecosystems. Their role as effective dispersers of plant seeds and pollen is vital for plant reproduction and biodiversity. Furthermore, rodents occupy a crucial position within the food web, sustaining a diverse array of predators, including canines, felines, reptiles, birds, and various other species. However, it's important to recognize that while they do contribute to ecological balance, rodents can also become invasive in certain environments, posing challenges to native wildlife and human health by carrying disease-causing pathogens.
Rodent behaviors.
Rodents possess unique adaptations that make them highly proficient invaders of new territories. Their refined sensory capabilities, nocturnal habits, compact size, and remarkable agility allow them to navigate and exploit a wide range of habitats. Their continuously growing incisors require them to gnaw regularly, which enables them to breach barriers and access food sources unlike many other animals. Additionally, many rodent species are versatile in their locomotion, being capable of swimming, jumping, and climbing, which further enhances their survival in diverse environments. From fossorial, or burrowing, to aquatic and arboreal to terrestrial habitats, these animals demonstrate an extraordinary ability to thrive in varied ecological niches, making them remarkably resilient.
Sudden changes in habitat.
Rodents are commonly found in a variety of environments, including nearby bodies of water, streams, creeks, rivers, wooded and rocky areas, farmlands, dump sites, railroads, and more. These habitats provide essential resources such as food, water, and shelter, making them ideal for rodent populations. However, certain environmental conditions and human activities can lead to the displacement of these animals, resulting in their increased presence in nearby commercial areas. For example, heavy rainfall can lead to the rise of creeks, rivers, and surrounding bodies of water. When this occurs, rodents that inhabit the banks or areas adjacent to the water sources are forced to relocate, at least temporarily. Now, this sudden influx of rodents into nearby structures and commercial spaces can create a significant challenge for businesses, especially during peak rainfall. Now, the rising water may disrupt their natural habitats and force them to seek alternative shelter and food sources, and that often leads them toward human-inhabited areas. And furthermore, agricultural activities, particularly during the harvest season, can also trigger a mass movement of rodents. As crops are harvested, the available food sources change drastically. Rodents that previously thrived in the fields may be displaced as their food supply diminishes, prompting them to migrate toward nearby urban areas in search of new sources of sustenance. This behavior not only increases the rodent population in commercial spaces, but can also lead to property damage and the transmission of diseases, making it crucial for business owners to be vigilant during these seasons. Additionally, locations near railroads present another unique situation where rodent activity can surge. As train cars slow down or come to a stop, rodents may take advantage of the opportunity to jump from the train car and explore their surroundings. Now, this can lead to increased rodent activity in the vicinity of railroad depots and stations where food scraps and potential nesting sites might be more accessible. Once again, nearby commercial buildings could be the target.
Understanding vulnerabilities.
It's essential for businesses and communities situated near these vulnerable areas to be proactive in their rodent management strategies. Implementing preventative measures such as rodent-proofing buildings, maintaining clean outdoor environments, and monitoring for signs of rodent activity can help mitigate potential invasions. Understanding the behavior and movements of rodents in relation to environmental changes can empower individuals and businesses to take timely and effective action, ensuring a safer and cleaner environment for everyone involved. Now, a comprehensive understanding of rodent behaviors and the ecological role is essential for elucidating the intricate interactions these animals have with ecosystems. It's important to recognize the significant influence of climatic events and human interactions on rodent behavior. By identifying conditions that affect rodent populations, we can develop and implement more effective management strategies. These strategies are then critical for mitigating the risk of potential invasion while simultaneously safeguarding both human interests and the fragile balance of natural environments. Now, this knowledge not only contributes to effective wildlife management, but also fosters a deeper appreciation for the complexities of ecological relationships.
Signs of rodent activity.
Rodents can quickly become a significant problem once they gain access to a building. Their presence is often indicated by a variety of telltale signs, which include live rodents. Spotting actual rodents can be alarming and indicate an active infestation. Dead carcasses. Of course, deceased rodents warns of an established population that needs addressing. Missing food. Food items that mysteriously disappear signal rodent foraging. Damaged products. Packaging and goods may be compromised by gnawing. Of course, rodent droppings. The presence of any droppings is one of the most common indicators of rodent infestations. Urine stains that might be visible, especially in areas of high activity. And odd smells, like a musty or foul odor that results from rodent infestations. Scratching noises that come from walls or ceilings, particularly at night, also suggest rodents may be present. Smear and rub marks from their oily fur left behind as they smudge along walls or surfaces. Nests. When rodents build nests, it is a sign that activity is present and that reproduction is taking place. These can be often found in hidden areas and corners of buildings. Chew marks, which are signs of gnawing on furniture, wires, cabinetry, these indicate rodent presence as well. Chewed holes may indicate that rodents have been in the premises for a while. They may chew through walls, floors, or baseboards. All of these signs can escalate quickly as rodent populations grow. Regular inspections are crucial to effectively manage and prevent infestations. Engaging pest management professionals, such as those here at Four Seasons Pest Solutions, can help implement preventative monitoring plans and address any existing issues. And that will help to ensure a safe and healthy environment.
Ways to prevent rodent entry.
Understanding rodent behavior is essential for effective pest management. This is where the expertise of pest management professionals like those here at Four Seasons Pest Solutions become invaluable. Our training allows us to think like a rodent and comprehend their life cycle from birth to maturity. While it's possible for individuals to attempt DIY methods for rodent control in commercial buildings, the reality is that most untrained individuals may not have the comprehensive knowledge or tools necessary for successful prevention and extermination. Therefore, it's crucial for the safety of both workers and consumers that commercial establishments engage the professional services of a reputable pest control company. By doing so, businesses not only protect their premises, but also ensure a safer environment for those who frequent their establishments and their employees. Professional pest control services bring a wealth of knowledge and effective strategies to tackle rodent issues, making us an essential partner in maintaining a healthy rodent-free space.
What Four Seasons Pest Solutions can do for you.
Here at Four Seasons, we understand the significant impact that rodent infestations can have on commercial facilities. Our approach ranges from basic monitoring plans to comprehensive rodent exclusion strategies tailored to meet the specific needs of your establishment. We provide detailed rodent control programs that include meticulous tracking and monitoring of rodent activity, documenting when and where rodents are caught, along with a full trend report to help anticipate potential issues before they escalate. So whether you're dealing with a heavy infestation requiring eradication, or you need assistance with sanitation and cleanup, or simply seek standard rodent control measures, we have the expertise and resources to effectively address any situation. Now, our philosophy is grounded in the understanding that by adopting the perspective of rodents and delving into their behavioral patterns, we can devise effective strategies for managing infestations. By studying their social habits, environmental preferences, and patterns of movement, we gain valuable insights that allow us to anticipate their behavior and disrupt their routines before they start. This approach emphasizes the importance of observation and adaptation as we learn to mimic the natural instincts of these creatures. By doing so, we can create targeted and humane solutions that not only address current infestations but also prevent future occurrences. Ultimately, this educational perspective empowers us to respect the role of rodents in the ecosystem while developing practical methods to protect our living spaces and commercial properties. By integrating these insights into our pest management practices, we achieve seamless and effective results in maintaining a healthy environment. Our ultimate goal is to contribute to a pest-free environment for everyone. Rodents not only pose health hazards, but can also damage property and disrupt business operations. So if you're currently facing rodent challenges, we encourage you to reach out to us at 1-877-999-BUG-X. That's 1-877-999-2849. Our knowledgeable sales staff is ready to assist you, providing insights and solutions tailored to your unique circumstances. Together, we can create a rodent-free space. Just let us know what you need, and we'll ensure that the process is straightforward and effective. Then you'll see why everybody says it's good to have Four Seasons on your side.
It's good to have Four Seasons on your side. The Pest Perspective.